Up next from the Westland District, we have a group of volunteers who go above and beyond each year to organise the outstanding Children's Day Carnival in Hokitika. I welcome to the stage the Hokitika Lions Club.
Okay.
I refused to get undressed as I was coming up here. Good morning, everyone. I'm Maureen Pugh, Mayor of the Westland District. Never before has a group been as successful as the Hokitika Lions Club at bringing on board clubs, service groups and individual volunteers with as much enthusiasm and effectiveness for all sorts of occasions. Among their activities are decorating halls, barns or marquees with the Lions' own wedding furniture and decorations, Wild Foods Festival stall fundraiser, firewooding, scholarships, young achievers. They distribute money to schools, sports clubs and individuals. They still run an old battery collection service. They do traffic management with their own qualified people. They provide labour-only barbecues for dozens of local events. This year, they ran their second Children's Day Carnival. To tell you all about it are a couple of right clowns, Tony and Jim.
Thank you, Maureen. Good morning. Hokitika Lions Club. We were running the National Children's Day in 2011. It was a major project for our Hokitika Club. It was a day for the whole family, both young and old. The Lions Club were asked by the Westland District Council to organise the Children's Day using as many volunteers as we possibly could. So we planned. We put on silly costumes just like today. We painted, and we painted. We sewed, and we sewed, and we sewed, and we sewed. And we learnt some new skills. This is our local doctor with an angle grinder. And if we keep building the props that we keep building, by approximately 2020, we're going to have the full Thomas set. We begged, and we borrowed, and we misappropriated numerous props. Sumo wrestling suits were just one example, Jim's the other. But the sumo suits didn't seem to hold the kids down. And then, the cunning plan. And we found willing volunteers.
Looks like a press gang to me.
That is correct, Jim. And we had more of our members dress in clown suits.
They do that all the time.
And the photo belies the fact that, yes, we really did enjoy ourselves. And it took 140 volunteers to pull this day together. We had over 70 activities. And these activities were hosted by over 20 different community organisations. And it was, yes, all for free. Some of the volunteer groups were the Scouts, Life Education Trust, Riding for the Disabled, Soccer and Hockey Club, Department of Conversations, Rotary and other some significant groups. We had over 680 hours set up, 680 hours set down, and a total of approximately 1,360 volunteer hours just for one day. And Electronet supplied the power, and that was our only cost. TrustPower next year. Smiles, the District Council Award and the TrustPower Award were our rewards for that. Thank you.
So luckily I don't have to read out all of the activities we did, but I'm just going to give you a bit of a look. The BMW did 75 miles around the square. Stop laughing, it is a BMW, seriously. The local taxi provided rides. There's an old bugger called Beaky under there somewhere. Then the Wiggles arrived. Hello, Wiggles.
Yes.
And they were swamped, absolutely swamped. They did over 100 miles. The Ulysses Club turned out and they were swamped. They brought their helmets and the kids just went round and round. It didn't matter whether it was a Harley, a Triumph or some Japanese crap. Educational opportunities. Now that's a real cow. Did you know that milk comes from cows? Seriously. Some of the kids didn't. We thought we were rural. Where does milk come from? Luckily we had psychological help on hand. Harold. Always good for a hug. New friends were made. We had Test Your Fitness. I stayed right away from there. Dribblers. Foosball. Foosballs, you know, for people that don't like dribbling. More dribblers. And then we had some table hockey for those that didn't like dribbling. And then the glowworm dell. No, not real glowworms. But we did fool a lot of adults. They're a bit thick from north of the Taramacau. You need solar lights, black lights. Then you could make your own car. A toy car, that is. You could make beads, necklaces, and other fiddly bits. We even had plants. Basketball drills, more dribbling. Apple bobbling, lots of dribbling after you bobble for an apple. Coast are good at that. Marshmallows, more marshmallows eaten than made into slides. Face painting, ever popular on the day. And the winners were Little Miss Muffet and Little Jack Horner in the fancy dress. Even more popular, my favourite bit, paintball. Thousands of rounds expected. You should have seen the clean-up. Who put that puppy there? How did that puppy get there?
Beats me.
Bloody dog. And you went all cute, didn't you? Well, the kids did.
Thanks, Jim. So the impact on our community, and remember this was just after the Fox Glacier plane crash and the Pike River tragedies. Over 20 community organisations helped and we built new networks. 2,000 people attended, again, this free event. Our population, 3,401 people. So that is 58% of Hokitika attended the day. And compare this to the Rugby World Cup games. 3,077 per match. 33% of the population. The cost for the Hokitika event, the Children's Day, was $6 per person attending. Again, it was free to everyone else. The taxpayer for the Rugby World Cup paid $43. A little ahead of ourselves, but Hokitika Lions are like that. And in 2012, we had over 25 organisations, community grants organisations, the District Council, and numerous private businesses. And we do expect people from Greymouth and other areas, or we did expect those people to come, and they did. And the numbers for 2012, which was held 3 weeks ago, was 4,000 people. So double the event in 12 months. Thank you very much.